Hi, I'm Stu. In 2022, I bought a semi-abandoned farmhouse in the hills of Piemonte, in Italy. Join me and my family as we renovate the property and try and bring some love back to the land around it. This has been a particular dream of mine since buying the house. I always wanted to bring it a little bit more off-grid, and so here we are. We finally got solar panels installed on the roof. It's really nice because the pitch of this roof means that you can't really see them from ground level, but obviously they're visible from above. And so they should really help to power the house when we need it. This week, Hannah is designing a hood for an extractor fan with a little help from Romy. We have a unit in mind for the extractor part itself, but we need to make a custom hood to go around it with the help of our carpenter as well. So we're just kind of sketching out some sizes and seeing how that fits with the vault, and hoping for something that creates a bit of a piece in the kitchen without being too imposing. I don't think you have it sticking out much deeper than the worktop anyway, do you? It just sort of covers the worktop. But yeah, I see what you mean. You don't want to bonk your head on it.
Here to 75, that's 53.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's hard to measure all the way up.
So we'll have to go into the vault a bit, at least.
Yeah. I mean, if it was like going out like that much or something.
Yeah, that could still look cool though, I think.
Yeah.
Now that spring has arrived, we get to really see how the garden's looking. Everything's jumped up and it's all very green and beautiful. But it's also shown up some little spaces where we have some room to plant some other things. And so this week I placed down some plants and started to fill those spaces with some grasses and some other similar things that we have already. We've massively been enjoying this season. It's not too hot yet and it's not too cold either, so we can turn all the heating off and just be outside for loads of the day. May is kind of a perfect time to visit Italy, really, in the north anyway, because you kind of get to see a lot of the green if you're outside of the cities, but also just walk around and enjoy being outside. It's not too cold, as I said, not too hot. It's kind of perfect.
Yeah, it really does what it's supposed to.
It's also quite a nice time of year to finish any little outdoor jobs before it gets too hot to do them. So here we are, cracking on with the garden. These plants went in really easy, and I think over time we've improved the soil a little bit just by mulching year on year. It was really easy to dig through and to get into it, whereas before it's always been pretty hard, dry, kind of clay soil.
Nice how that grass feels.
Now you're going, that's it.
We're at the cherries again. Last week, you might have seen we started with some early cherries, but this week they've really started to ripen and they are looking and tasting delightful. If you've watched any of my older videos, you might have seen that we didn't get a harvest the last 2 years. So yeah, we're really overdoing it this time on cherries. I've made jam, we've made crumble, I've frozen a load, we've eaten them by the ton. So we're going to be sick of cherries for a bit, but that's all right. We can preserve them and then get back to them.
They work with it. I swear the first.
This is a sticky weed I found, everyone. Uh-oh.
in places where now you've got like 5.
I also think
So going back to previous harvests, last year there was this strange kind of weather pattern where it just rained constantly the whole time that the cherries were maturing, and they all split open. This year's been better where it's rained, but it's also had long dry days, and so that seemed to be perfect for these trees. We've never seen them with as many cherries as this. Even the kind of older one at the bottom has a pretty good harvest this time.
Can't actually bend these branches any lower, but if you're not too worried about sneaking around here, look, let me show you where you might be able to reach some.
there's a few ants on this tree too, but not bad.
Sneak in there? Too high.
The grass is too high.
And what about round where the...
I feel very lucky and very grateful to be out here on this nice breezy sunny May day picking cherries with my family. It's pretty different to our life during the week when we're in Milan and we're busy working, school, everything else that goes with city life. So yeah, we're super lucky to be able to have this place and go and do stuff like this at the weekends.
The other one is the one at the bottom. It's not bad, but they're quite high up.
Yeah,
You could find some slightly nibbled ones from higher up.
remember we thought Spot was eating
nibbled.
all the cherries?
Mama, can you let me get
You get into there, look, you'll be able to get one of those.
Mama, these are my bits to get.
Yeah, okay.
Those are not your bits.
Okay.
Over there. It's your bits. Let's see, I dropped some.
Okay, I'll go around that this bit.
This one can go in, that
Yeah.
one can go in. That's small. It can go
Thank you
in.
for watching. Hope you enjoyed this relaxed episode picking cherries with my family.
They're too small though. They might be a bit sour.
Shall I try?